Hi guys, welcome to the week 45 trade plan. Right, this week is a little bit late, but no worries because anyway we won't be trading much because of the US congressional elections anyway. Right, but moving forward, this week, the remaining 2 days of the week will be something that you can still pay attention to in terms of some of the pairs. But also to take note that tomorrow morning we do have the RBNZ rate statement, right? So if you are trading the New Zealand pairs, that's something that you want to take note as well. Right, now let's get started with the dollar index. My analysis over here for the dollar index for this week, the remaining of this week and perhaps moving forward, is to continue to expect price to dip further. Alright, for the dollar towards 95.5, 95.1. That will be below this this bullish channel, right? And from there, I do expect some form of a three-wave bounce, and if it forms in terms of a corrective move, then we can expect further downside in terms of the dollar, right? Now, looking at the euro dollar, the analysis over here is at this very moment, price has breached this bearish channel. All right, we might have a double bottom formation over here. But what I'm looking over here is there are a few things to take note. Right, if I bring you to the lower time frame, this bounce here looks pretty corrective, and it's not very strong to the upside, which gives us a potential that this might be a ABC. Alright, completion around 1.15, 12 to 1.1549, and when that ABC complete, we might still see a potential drop, right, towards the 1.1238 or 1.1147. Right, a slight breach of this previous low. Okay, if of course price give us a reaction at the completion of the ABC, but the move or the reaction is very corrective, maybe finding some support at this upper trend line, then the upside is more or less confirmed. Right, at this very moment, no matter is this gonna drop all the way down or just a correction, buying the euro dollar at this very price, at the current, alright, it's not a very good idea. Okay, pound dollar, I'm seeing that this is a very corrective crawl pattern. So I do expect price to at least come and form a corrective move towards somewhere around 1.2895, 1.2850. Alright, on the hourly chart, we do see a completion of a 5-wave pattern. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 and wave 5, you can see there's a divergence happening. Right, and based on Fed, wave 5 has also reached its minimum expectation. So I do expect at least a 3-wave corrective move to the downside, ABC, potentially finding some support at the previous wave 4 area. Okay, so that's for pound dollar. Aussie dollar, very similar. I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, everything aligned, so I expect at least a 3-move corrective down, potentially towards wave 4 area, okay, or somewhere between the ratio at 7146, 7112. Alright, on the 4-hour perspective, very similar concept to and similar analysis to the pound dollar. Price has broke out of the very long-term bearish channel, right? So I do expect some form of a corrective move, coming lower, retest the upper trend line and make a move higher from there. Okay, the dollar Canadian, I do expect a push up and then a further drop, alright, but at this very moment, we are seeing price breaking this channel right now. Okay, that does not signify that the price will definitely drop from here, but if I go down to the hourly, okay, you can see that this whole structure still maintains intact, that a push up cannot be denied, because over here we do have a strong move, and right now this whole sideways move is still corrective. Okay, which means that we want to be patient trading into this particular pair on the dollar CAD. Okay, the dollar franc price has break the channel here. Alright, I do expect the dollar franc to continue to drop towards 9819, 9753. On the 4 hour, I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completed. Alright, wave 3 and wave 5, you have a divergence as well. So I do expect at least a 3-wave move, which confluence with the previous wave 4 structure. Okay. On the 1 hour time frame, price has actually broke the channel. Initially, I do expect 1, 2, 3 at this top here. Can look for that short, but right now it does seems that price may have developed this ABC. In other words, you might want to wait for a corrective move. Alright, and then look for that short again after this corrective move has complete. Right, dollar yen on the 4 hour time frame, the analysis still maintain. Alright, this is a potential ABC expanding flat. We expect one more move to the downside towards 11088, 110.19. Right, on the lower time frame, we look for that entry to short it. Okay, most of the yen pairs are downside for this week. Euro yen I'm expecting it to correct to 12825, 12787. Okay, lower time frame has completed the ABC over here. Alright, which means that this move here next trading day, which is tomorrow, if we see a very strong impulse to the downside, that will confirm that we would see further move to the downside on the euro yen. Okay, of course, we want the impulse move to touch this channel, the bottom of it, and then see a very small corrective move. That will give us that confirmation to expect further down move towards 128.25. Pound yen, very similar. Alright, this move here looks very corrective. We expect a move down towards 145.8. On the hourly, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do see a divergence over here between 3 and 5, so I might expect to see this potentially towards this region. Alright, or slightly lower at 145.8. Alright, so in other words, do expect 3 move correction to the downside. Aussie yen, alright, it's doing very similar move. Alright, it's crawling up. Alright, so buying now is not a good idea, but of course we do not have a short setup at this very moment. So what we are expecting is just a corrective move to the downside, but doesn't mean you short it right now. Okay, what I'm expecting is this might be the internal third wave. Okay, which means we are seeing this as 1, 2, this is 3 inside it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a potential 4th wave correction, confluence with a previous structure over here, and then give us a one last move to the upside. Alright, so this 3-wave corrective down, alright, which we see some confluence of a trendline support, previous support, might give us a short-term buy for our last wave to the upside. Alright, Euro Pound, this is a very crawl and corrective nature, so I expect a short-term corrective move to the upside and then another move down, giving us this as a potential 1, 2, 3. Alright, so nothing much on Euro Pound. Euro Swiss franc, same analysis, looking at this as a potential big expanding flat ABC, so we are seeing at this as 1, 2, 3. Okay, that might happen. Alright, for gold over here, a few things that I'm looking at. Alright, number one, what I'm seeing over here, my primary view is that this is very corrective. Alright, so I'm expecting this as 1, 2, 3. And of course, this is also 1, 2, right? Which potential can give us a WXYXZ, right? Of course, the other analysis or the other perspective over here is this is your 1, 2, 3, and this is done. Okay, which might give you a bigger corrective move towards the bottom of this channel before another move upwards. So both of it can happen. Alright, but if I go into the 1 hour chart, alright, looking at this corrective move over here, I'm more inclined to my first analysis of a push to the upside. Alright, so that's for gold. Oil over here, alright, on the 1 hour time frame, I'm seeing as this is a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's still some small room for price to drop. Alright, and of course going on to the higher time frame, this looks very corrective. We do have some form of divergence happening, so I expect a drop further and then a bigger, deeper bounce into 69.1, 70.95. The last one is the S&P, alright. The last time we looked at it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We say that after a 5 wave, expect a 3 wave to the upside, potentially towards this region. It has given us our first move to the upside. Alright, so moving forward, we do expect a corrective move down towards 2688, 2667. On the lower time frame, we are seeing that a potential 5 wave has been done. Okay, this gives us a potential A wave. And from there, we expect a 3 wave move to the downside towards this previous wave 4 support and fit level, giving us a wave B, and from there another 5 wave up, giving us wave C. Right, that will complete a full cycle over there. Right, so that's it for me in terms of this week trade plan. Right, it's not a lot of things to look at. Okay, but hopefully using this video will give you some insights into my thought process as well. With that, I'll talk to you in next week's video.